for another sucker to flex. Show him this ain't the squad or sucker to test. Pimp, but too large. Bring your best, cause we be standing in your front yard yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back cage yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All front yard yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring 'em out.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Houston Texans and the Arizona Cardinals. Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started. Monday Night Primetime is underway. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Pretty good start here for him. 6 yards on that opening play.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Line up the design keeper. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Stroud completes it quick. Big gain, 14 on the play. And will be a first down, Texans. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to the well again. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Going to the ground again on first. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Texans Texans finish up an excellent opening series. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress. Until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
4 yards. 2nd and 6.
Back-to-back carries here. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they will be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
19 tight, 70 Lions, Warriors 70. Go.
Richardson on 3rd. It's caught by Wilson. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
That's good for the Cardinals. 1st down.
They'll run it from the gun. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They give it to him again. Up behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
No throw, 3rd and long. Rolling left, buying some time. Connection made with his back deep downfield. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Get it.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. So now it's Chad Ryland's turn to attempt this Cardinals field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. The kick by Ryland is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
South.
Handoff now out of the gun. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
19 Texans. Here we go.
On play action, here's Stroud. This one's out to Noel, left side. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Give him 5 on the play, and it'll be 1st down, Houston.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go.
The give now out of the shotgun. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down.
Hey. Under.
That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Quick throw to the left is complete. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. That one gains 7. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
He finds Brown right side. Across the 20, continuing to work. And they finally get to him at the 15. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
The quarterback run here. And they'll pick up a little down at the 12-yard line. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
18.
A give now from the gun. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Another carry for him. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans now lead by 10. Seibert now to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans drive their lead to 11. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Hold the ready.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Get it. Viking, 18 Cardinals. Dragon, 16. Mustang, 19.
Now Richardson to throw. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
Gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. 2nd and long. They didn't have to pass, Brock, but you kind of knew that was what was coming. And they had the right coverage out there to pick it off.
Yeah, you really have 2 choices here, Kate, offensively, right? You could play conservative, try to get to a manageable 3rd down, or you go step on the gas with aggressiveness. And I love aggressiveness. The problem? Well, this defense saw it coming, and even more so, they took it away. They went up and attacked it and got the ball for themselves.
Now the run here from the gun. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
19 Texans. Look the hot.
Shotgun now, first round. Short pass brought in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Well, much credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, maybe you gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Oh, right. 19 Texans.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Oh, right. Why, Tony. 11. Hey, uno.
From the gun, Stroud. Up to the left side, caught by Brown. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
And we'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
19 Texans.
Stroud. Escapes the pocket. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from State Farm Stadium after this. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Wow, what's that? 18.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Seibert tacks on the point after. And the Texans push their lead to 18.
Cardinals 3.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
18, pioneer.
Back to the air, it's Richardson. Oh, this is getting ugly early, intercepted again! And the Texans take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it, that is a gold star effort.
Brought in. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They give it to him up the middle. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
18, what's that?
Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. Seibert's kick is up and good. Big lead gets even larger, Brock, before halftime.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Ready, go!
Rolling back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10 now from the 46. Here's the long back on the handoff. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Running it now out of the gun. For a second, we both thought he'd get the 1st, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
37-yard line.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Gain of 8.
They're going to think this over before trying 3rd and 1. They take a timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
16, Cougar 19, trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Come on, come on. Set. 70 Lions. 70 Timberwolves. Mustang 18. Warriors 70. Ready.
And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprised that QB still threw it in that direction. How well the defense had that one covered.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
18, 5. Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Here he goes. Third and long. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout is called. Just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. So on fourth down, Cardinals calling on Chad Ryland to attempt this field goal. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
Returning it from the 4. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Austin Seibert set to kick
It's all
off.
lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Check. 19. Start. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Richardson back to throw. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Dose of the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Go.
There's a dive up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack. Exactly what he just did.
Go. Viking 18.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Throw is there. Trey McBride. And this certainly makes the third down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
60 Vikings.
Trying to push this past the marker. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Working quickly here.
1st down.
18
1st
Riley.
and 10 at the 33-yard line.
19 tight. Ready.
To the air on this 1st down. Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Ready.
Throwing now, Richardson. He's got it. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals make it an 11-point ball game.
Cardinals 13. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
All right.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 35-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He puts a juke. That's complete inside the 35. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans push their lead to 18. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. This will end up as a touchback.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
7 Pirates, 60, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 18, 5 in.
Richardson. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Texans take over on his 5th interception of the season.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth cake down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Here's a design run. He finds space for a few yards that time. Wrapped up that time by Jordan Birch.
He's brought down by Jordan Birch. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Now on comes Austin Seibert for the field goal. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Warriors 70. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. We'll take over deep in enemy territory. He's out inside the 30 on the INT. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from the tight end, showing that he could stretch that field with the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Cardinals 13. Austin Seibert set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And he has this down to the 34. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
31 yards.
First down.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Richardson on 1st and 10. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. 1st down, Stroud. And this one is launched downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Seibert now to add the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead.
Cardinals 20. Austin Seibert.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10.
70 range. Ready.
They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. And it's caught. He's got Lamb. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike, Brock, as he's set out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense to the line fast. Going again, Richardson. And they pick him off again. Christian Benford has it. So the interception's going to be remembered by the fans here, partner, but not by the official score. The interference call takes that away. Penalty yardage marked off. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Same guy, looks it again. And he gets this forward to the 19. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 19.
Play action with Richardson. And this is going to fall incomplete. So they made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. So now it's 3rd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
Chased out to his right. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
They'll run for this. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Cup 19.
Now Richardson to throw. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Cardinals 27.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
18. What's up? 11. Why Tony? Hey, Uno.
Shotgun now, 1st round. Getting out to his left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Now, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his 1st incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. Stroud completes it quick. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
He'll go quickly to the right. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Look the hot.
Dive play straight ahead. No questioning on that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Going to the ground again on first. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. So it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
First down, Texans.
Here we go.
They give it to him again. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. It's the defense all over this one.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
From the gun, Stroud. Flush down now to his left. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. There's a flag on the field. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. Second down out the window. They're backed up here for third down. And he's caught. He's got ground. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Ball placed at the 7. It's second and goal. There's another for it. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. They move 2 yards closer. That's going to bring up third and goal from the 5.
Look at high. Look at 118. 19 Texas.
Back to throw. Stroud. Caught out wide. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Seibert now to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans grow their lead yet again. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up.
Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
It's second and inches.
Step
At the
50,
45-yard line.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Come 19. Ready?
Richardson now. Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And they pick him off again. Christian Benford has it. And the Texans are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
First down throw by Stroud. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. And Stroud gets him the first with a slide down at the end of it.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Got his man, that's Brown again. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll be first down, Houston.
18 on the play. First down, Houston.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans keep running away with this. Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Texans tack on 7 more to their lead.
27.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Rolling back gets the handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Another carry for him. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
That's good.
Given 25 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals trying to do some window dressing. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Tag. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
The give here on 2nd. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Ready.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Ready.
Back to the well again. Makes the tackle. He's got space ahead. Cuts it to, and it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Cardinals putting up points in a game decided.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. I'll find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
They get an even 10 on that play. It will be a 1st down, Texans. Sending him on the dive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Katie. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
It's a gain of 18.
So the Texans come away with the road win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses